our North Star. For Earth's North Star was once Vega. So, the galactic beings that were considered to be the co-creators, some people call them the Elohim or the Elohim. Some people call them the co-creators, the founder races, decided to create physical life in the Lyra constellation because it had very inhabitable planets. It was just, the conditions in this little constellation was ideal for life, for physical life. And so they created a number of planets that were beautiful paradise planets. And there were cat beings and avian beings that were part of the co-creator group that were constantly hybridizing themselves into physical forms of themselves. And then eventually there was two human races that were created. The first human race that was created was the blue Vegan race that lived in the planets that revolved around Vega. And they were the representations of Mother God consciousness. And so this particular race is the root race of all the darker skinned humanoids that we see throughout the galaxy. So they didn't start off having brown skin; they originally had blue skin. If you were to ask, what these beings looked like, I would say they looked kind of like a mix between the Avatar beings on the Avatar movies and perhaps, the Indian Hindu gods, that we all know and love and relate to, So these were amazing race of beings, and they were pretty much more inwardly focused, more spiritual. They were more, what can I say? Uh, they were very focused on healing. So these were amazing beings. The white Lyran race was more so this was where the Caucasian genetics come from.
Mhm.
These beings were more the representation of Father God consciousness. So these beings were beings that were more outwardly focused. So they were a little bit more action or more work oriented beings. So a lot of them were farmers and did, physical type of work. So they had beautiful paradise, uh, you know, civilizations for thousands and thousands of years. So a lot of people, I think, in our